We had a request to do fall 19, put these bases in order question. And here it is. Fall 19, test 3, part 4, put these bases in order. The alkyl bases are the best. This one with just normal carbon groups. It looks like the first two are alkyl groups. So I know in my last video I started with the worst base. Why don't I start this video with the best base? It'll be number 1. Let's draw the conjugate acids down here. Conjugate acids down here. And if they're stable, that means the base wants to make them. NH3 plus. And I'm not going to draw the next one. It's also a NH3 plus. It's got a nitro on it. That is an effect. This one will be H and pyridinium. Both of these. And these will be H and imidazole. And this would be a phosphoimidazole. And plus charges, I didn't put the H, yeah, I did. Here and here. And the next one is a very common oxazole. So we're gonna talk about the periodic table for a bit. Over there. And we're going to jump back over here. Talk about our best 2 bases. We've got 1. Ca of 1 has the best combination. I need to see you talk about hydrogen bonding to stabilize it and hyperconjugation. It's got 2 R groups for hyperconjugation. It's got 2 H's for hydrogen bonding with the aqueous environment used during the pKa experiment. So that means it's the easiest base to make. Sorry, easiest acid to make, which means the base it came from is the strongest base. So that's why I'm going to put it at the end here. And its close second is the primary. Okay. And that covers those 2. 2 Ca has less hyperconjugation, right? So I got 1 R group. It's got more hydrogen bonding, but apparently it's best if you have a little bit of both. Aniline makes the worst base. So I'm going to do that right here. And you need to put you're always going to use the same explanation for the aniline one. I'll put it right here. Anilinium can no longer resonate with phenyl. There's no lone pair on it. Originally, there was a nice lone pair. I'm going to just put it on there. That lone pair can resonate with benzene, and once you put a proton there with using that lone pair, you can't resonate with benzene. And I was a little hasty. Really, this is an aniline as well, and it's even worse. So 3 is going to be here. The same comment holds for both. This will be 4. Don't know how to edit that without erasing too much. We'll give it a shot. There we go. Not bad. NO2 in 3 or 4 destabilizes plus charges. So it's going to be harder to make this conjugate acid with an NO2 on the phenyl right here. Because NO2 is trying to pull electrons away. It's the strongest inductive group we know. And a cation is missing electrons. That's why it's a cation. So you can't pull electrons away from something that's missing electrons. And there's that. The imidazoles are the second best. And we have an imidazole. We have its phosphorus analog and its oxygen analog. Which one's the best? Well, which plus is better? A plus with phosphorus or a plus with nitrogen? That's a good question. He likes the plus with phosphorus, and I agree. Nitrogen, the atom's bigger, and the nitrogen's more electronegative too. But yeah, size stabilizes charges better. I think I'll go with your argument. Let's see, and just VII, P plus, larger ion, stabilizes plus better. It can keeps the plus farther from where we don't like plus, the nucleus. Okay. And so it's going to be easier to make P plus than N plus. So I want that one to be a better base. The VII, the triple I, is a better base. VIII is a better base than VII, which is a better base than IX. And just a comment down here, IX. O destabilizes N plus more because of high electronegativity. Yeah. You don't want to know here in an atom that a molecule has a plus charge. So I'm hoping you're seeing why I drew the conjugate acids. I'm talking about their stability. If they're stable, that means they're easy to make. If they're unstable, it means they're hard to make. And next up are my two pyridines. And I like the pyridine with the methyl because methyls actually help cations, don't they? I'm gonna write that down. Methyl hyperconjugates with C plus. So in these two, purple is used already. Go with pink. CH3 stabilizes N plus via hyperconjugation. Have I written the full word one time? Yeah, I have, so I don't have to do that. Wrote the full word here. So I like this base making that better than this base making that. VI is a little better than V. VI is a little better than V. And there you go. Got them all? Big picture? And end of that one. And adios, amigos.